bensound.com. 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 bensound.com.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. It's good to be in here with y'all again on another Mindful Monday. As you can see right now, we are under construction. Let me turn this background music down just a taste. As you may have noticed, we are under construction right now. We got to get back right. We got to get this theme back right. It ain't summer school no more, so we can't continue to use the summer school theme. So right now, as my people in the background get our theme right and get everything right going forward and what we're going to do next. We got the holiday seasons coming up. We got fall, the autumn season. We got everything coming up for the end of the year in the last quarter. So as my background people and my maintenance team get my theme together, we gonna rocks with this little test theme for right now. So let me get y'all motivation. And today on Mindful Monday, we talking about how we moving. How you moving? So let me get y'all some motivation, and then we'll go from there. Today is motivation for my men. So let me slide over to, I gotta post this in the group chat before I do anything else. So give me 1 second. I will make sure that I go over and I pause any ads that should be rolling out. Let me add my ad ticker to monetization and snooze ads. Let me snooze ads for y'all for right now, so y'all don't get no ad if you just now getting in here, or if you trying to get in here. And let me send this out to the group chat as I start my motivation for the day. Where the heck is YouTube at? YouTube. All right. So I'm going to get y'all some motivation for the day. and we're gonna go from here. Motivation for men. There you go. Let me get this. DGTA underscore TV. Boom. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna get the explanation or the description of the show for the day. Come on, come on. It is not healthy mental nothing. I gotta change that. And then now, and it ain't, man, I ain't changed none of the stream title. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all motivation started. Motivation for my mans out there. Let me switch scenes, and then we're gonna go from chill. All right, here we go. Let me make myself smaller.
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life.
I want you to believe.
You may be in a courtroom, you may be in a cage, you may be on the basketball court, you may be on the football field, you may be down by 40 at halftime. It is the man that comes back round after round that may have taken a beating physically, but he is not broken mentally, that comes back and he puts on a show. Put on a show.
That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
If I'm feeling strained and stressed, I go over my gratitude system, because gratitude will reduce stress all day long.
You are a champion. Think like one. Because deep down in every human being, they want to see the greatest version of themselves. But most people quit.
Whatever it is that's been running through your family, I pray that your testimony is that it ran in your family until it ran into you.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, he said it ran in your family until it ran into you. Yes, sir. Let go. I snoozed the ass for y'all, too.
There's no one can stop me. Legs to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
When you find your why, you don't hit snooze no more. When you find your why, you find a way to make it happen.
And you may be successful, and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
It's the days and the minutes and the moments and the hours and the reps that you put in. It's the meals that you missed. It's the times that you lost sleep. And people may have thought you were losing your mind to build something so you can see it finally.
Nothing can stop you. Get up now and work.
If you quit, go back, dust yourself off, and try one more time.
That voice that says, oh, I can't do this.
I want to hear a little bit more.
I can't do that. It's not possible. I shouldn't do this. But just do it. Just do it in the name of moving to your potential.
You were not born to lose, you were born to win. You're a winner. You were born to be great. Believe it.
I need you to focus on why you were born in the first place. What are you doing here?
There are dreams and there are goals and there are things that you were born to achieve and that you were born to do.
Get up. Are you listening to me? Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. Get up right now and start climbing. Get up right now and recognize who you are.
That's right.
Get up right now and climb.
This is that New Year's energy to put that battery in your back, to push you, to get up, to make the necessary changes. Don't tell me you want to go to the next level if you're not willing to roll your sleeves up.
That's right.
Are you gonna let life beat you down for another year? Or are you gonna get up and say enough is enough?
It's time to listen. It's time to focus. Man, let's go. It's time.
So no more resolutions. We back that action.
That's
We
right.
about
Let's go.
following through.
Let's go.
As a matter of fact, your motto for this year and the rest of your life is follow through.
Follow through.
You got one life to live. It's time to get it done.
Let's get money. Let's work, y'all. So y'all should be motivated by now. I ain't gonna keep on letting my people have to hit y'all with another one and another one and another one. So we gonna go ahead and roll into this thing right here. Let me make sure I got the message accurate on my screen. How to move. Oh, okay. How to move. My bad. I said how you moving, but hey, how to move. So let me just start off with something basic. Just a basic talk. All right. We all know how to walk. We all know how to get to where we going. You even know how to drive at this point. If you're a certain age or a certain maturity or a certain level, you might drive tractor, video game, you might get out on the road, whatever. I'm being long-winded on purpose. But there is a vehicle that you travel in every day. There is a, let's say, a vessel you travel in every day, same thing, that if navigated incorrectly will land you in some so with that being said, just watch this. Let's see how to handle tough situations. Let's see what we got. Let's get some Sadhu Guru in here. Let me switch scenes.
It's very important at an early age, you do the right things to bring a right sense of geometry. Now you become competent to go through life. Those people who are thinking only good things should happen to them, obviously they're unfit for life. Because if you do not know how to go through harsh situations well, joyfully, then you will avoid all possibilities, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You will avoid all great possibilities of life simply because you want to avoid a little bit of difficulty. Only when you're geometrically in a certain state of congruence, then you're willing to go through any situation, no matter what it is. It's very important at an early age, you do the right things to…
That is so true. I think I was just speaking on that about 2 seconds ago. Like, it's not about backing down. And it's not about talking about how bad it is. At one point, the struggle was real. At this point, we struggling, but it ain't really that bad. Because we gonna work it out. You know, it get bad, damn, it's bad. But we gonna work it out. Hold on, let's get another one.
If you're suffering terribly, there's two options in front of you in some sense. One is you're suffering terribly and it's unjust, and you're suffering terribly because the cosmos itself is flawed in its fundamental structure. The other possibility is you're suffering at least in part because you're not everything you could be. And that's a terrible burden to take onto yourself because it's the burden of your own suffering, but it's also unbelievably hopeful. If there's something wrong with me, there's hope, because I might be able to fix it. But if there's something wrong with the structure of existence, so I'm fated to suffer in this way, then everything's despair. Yeah, well, it's a tricky business. When my daughter was young and she was really ill, I told her, don't you use your illness as an excuse, ever, because you'll confuse yourself. Then you won't know what you can do. You're gonna have a hard time doing things, but if you use your illness as an excuse, if you corrupt yourself morally, which you have in some sense every right to do because of the depth of your suffering, and which would be perfectly understandable under the circumstances, it will do nothing at all but make the situation far worse. If you're
exactly. All right, so now that we got some base, a little quick understanding, let me talk and be brief. So what I meant when I said we have a vessel we travel in, or a vehicle that we travel in all the time, every day, is how you live here. That's how you even get here or do anything here. Without it, you'd be a ghost, maybe ghost in machine. But what I mean is we are ourselves. Consider yourself a vessel. Consider yourself a vehicle for yourself. You want to taste something, you travel in yourself, you travel with yourself to go taste it. And then you taste it. And yourself tastes it as you tasted it, and so on and so forth. Now, the reason why that's important is because if you were to get in the car with yourself, like as in you step in the car, you're not going to drive that car into a wall. Pause for effect. Now, why would you wake up and want to indulge in high-speed crashes into a wall in life, circumstances, or situations? Let me say that again. Why would you want to go and do some bullshit that you did not have to? Excuse my language. Why would you want to do some nonsense? Now, it may not seem like nonsense because we do have situations where it's like that gray area, you know, and I'm a fan of really kind of separating the gray area mentally. I'm not a fan of getting into conversations all the time with people about the gray area, but mentally, I'm gonna tackle it. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna 1-2 that thing. Whole gray area going down. You feel me? But when we start to get into that moral gray area instantly or within conversation or the situations that we run into in a day, it get kind of tricky because you have to rely on instinct. You have to You have to rely on that quick judgment on how to go about this situation. For example, you're in the mall. There's a little kid screaming. They kicking and screaming, and the person is dragging them. I'm gonna pull out a camera. Should I call security? I don't know what to do. That's a moral gray area because in our day and age, we know with so many things that's going on in the world, you could feel like you might need the help. You might, you know, and we can come up and you can fill a chat if you would like to with so many different answers to that scenario, but it's a moral gray area, and that's why it's such a black hole for your attention. It's just gonna draw your attention right into it, you know, whether you on this side or that side. And so with that, how to move? How do you move? How to move in this day and age when there's so much, let's just call it the deep end of moral gray. We in the deep end of morally gray. Y'all write that down for yourselves. You in the deep end. You swim. Wade in the water. No, wade in the morally gray area. You feel what I'm saying? So let's beat this thing down. Let's see. Morally gray. Let's see what they say. This gonna be fun.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dreams. So your dream car and
hold you out, y'all, but oh no, maybe it don't look like that to y'all because y'all got better.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Let me like this.
The way we tell stories changes our culture. People's values are, in part, molded by the media we consume, and the way we tell our stories has evolved dramatically. One of the most notable of these changes is the prevalence of morally gray characters, or anti-heroes. Growing up, characters were presented to me as good or evil, heroes and villains, black and white. Most people know this isn't how things work in real life. Humans are complicated, especially when we consider that morality is subjective. What makes something right or wrong shifts depending on who someone is, their culture, and their upbringing. The modern understanding of this is in no small part aided by the stories we consume. As media has grown, we see this idea of moral ambiguity reflected in the way characters who do bad things are portrayed. One of the earliest introductions we have to this anti-hero archetype is through Tony Soprano. Tony is a career criminal, born into the mob, eventually becoming the Don. We are bombarded with examples of Tony's abhorrent violent behavior. Extortion, racketeering, murder only scratch the surface of his crimes. Everything you would expect from a mafioso. But what makes The Sopranos compelling and separates it from the other stories based on the mob is Tony's therapist. Tony suffers from chronic panic attacks. Because of this, he seeks the help of a therapist in Dr. Melfi. Melfi is a perfect way for the writers to demonstrate Tony's sympathetic side. As the Don of the mob, Tony presents a strong and domineering image. But through Melfi, we get a look inside of his mind, his fears, his worries, his family issues. While Tony does many horrible things, he still cares deeply about his family and friends, and wants the best for them. We see Tony's crimes, but we see the human side of him as well, and he actively tries to keep other members of his family from following the same life path as he did, such as his son and Jackie Jr. While Tony was born into this lifestyle, as the show progresses, it becomes clear that he has several issues with it, and he ponders what life would be like if he followed a different direction. He is portrayed as a relatable person rather than a monster, though we do get to see that side of him as well. While this doesn't seem too exceptional in the current media landscape, there was a time where this kind of story was revolutionary. The Sopranos is, assuredly, not the first story to do this, but
so hold on. Yeah, I want to see this next one.
The idea of moral complexity working its way into the mainstream. The Sopranos was a widely successful show running for 6 seasons and was highly influential.
Come on.
And the human condition. But as this theme spread, it became diluted, eventually becoming so mainstream that the Disney MCU included its own morally gray character with Thanos. This is the most simplistic version of this trope. Thanos' plan to eliminate half of the population in an effort to prevent people from starving to death is stupid to say the least. Maybe just double the food? However, I don't mind this implementation, as it's clearly just to give a different justification than I'm a villain for Thanos, as the draw for Marvel movies lies in the action and the visuals anyways. Having a character that fits the morally gray archetype does not inherently make your story nuanced, complex, or worth caring about at all, as we—
Okay, now, I'm glad that's why I even clicked on the video. I'm glad they brought up Thanos, because then the story goes forward and there's this thing that is in the universe that needs a certain population number in the universe in order to be able to do what it does. And so with Thanos wiping out half of the people in the universe, that thing wouldn't have been able to kill or wipe out half of the universe, or wipe out the universe, or wipe out the planet, or wherever it's at. It basically uses the planet or that galaxy or whatever to be born. And so that whole galaxy is consumed by it, and then it is born. And so with him wiping out half of the universe, it wouldn't have had enough to be able to do that. And so that's where the morally gray area comes in. Now, with us, and let's tie this into our topic today, with us, we want to figure out how to unweave or weave our way through this web of situations that take a heightened level of mindfulness. Notice I use that name drop, Mindful Mondays. Anyway, now it takes a certain level of mindfulness to get us through the day. Now, if I give you the example of a younger person or a young child, let's just say a young child, because I don't know where maturity starts and where it ends. Let's take the example of a young child who doesn't know not to throw glass into the air. Now, you probably like, dang, how old you gotta be not to know to throw glass in the air? I don't know. Up until the point where you throw it, you don't catch it, and it breaks, I think. You see what I'm saying? So think about a young child who does not know not to throw glass into the air. When they throw it in the air, they're catching it, and that's the gist of it. But when they see that new thing happen, it's shattered into so many new possibilities that it's not even funny. They could get cut. They don't know not to pick it up. It makes a loud sound, and so on and so forth. So when we looking at all of the different possible ways and scenarios that we could be possibly thrust into, we don't know if we're gonna get cut. We don't know if it's gonna make a loud sound. We don't know if not to go over there. We don't know if we should be there. We gotta ask who gonna be there, because I ain't coming if this girl ain't gonna be there, and so on and so forth. And a true mastery of this, I don't think comes to the living being in a certain number of years. It comes through a certain level of acceptance. And that's what I want to kind of breeze into on this next part. Because it's a difference between accepting reality in the way that it is and being bitter about reality and the way that it is. Switch scenes. All right, let's go. And yeah, we still under construction, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what Sadhguru. Well, let's see what
you accept. This is what you feel. This is what they do or say. There's the acceptance of the inner and the outer. You say, because it is already happening. Why? You have to accept, or you suffer. You accept. This is.
I'm gonna play it again.
You feel. This is what they do or say. There's the acceptance of the inner and the outer. You say, because it is already happening. Why? You have to accept, or you suffer.
Let's get another one.
Next 24 hours, you must do this. You must come to a total sense of acceptance of everything. Somebody said something, somebody did something, somebody stepped on your foot, somebody stepped on your head. Only for 24 hours. Come to an absolute acceptance of everything. Your mental things, your emotional things, your bodily things, every damn thing, and the social things. Just simply accepting it as it is. You don't have to do anything with anybody, just within yourself. If you just do this, life will happen on a larger scale.
I agree with that. I agree
4
with
hours.
that. And you know what? I got to this, just to be brief, I got to this point within myself that I literally got to put a cage on what I know is possible or what I accept to be possible. I got to put a cage. Notice I ain't say I got to stop it. I got to slow it down. I got to think about something else. No, I got to put a cage on it. And that's to contain how much I accept to be possible, because I'm going to tell you, everything is possible, especially when it comes to what you want. Now, getting there, it might not be possible for you to get there at the time. But, hey, let's listen to Sadhguru for a few seconds. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the filter on. I'm going to put the filter on this one. Hold on. Oh, it's still there. And, hey, I couldn't have planned it better than that.
If you…
We're going to go to right here.
The ease, no more nicks and wounds you carry upon yourself. And these are not physiological wounds to heal, because they are self-inflicted wounds. These are being carried as badges of life's experience, so they don't go. Because of this, I like this guy, I don't like this guy, I love this person, I hate this person, I can't stand this person, all this has happened. Next 24 hours, you must do this. All these mamas, friends, enemies, nonsense, you don't have to tell them, I love you, not necessary. Within yourself, you must come to a total sense of acceptance of everything. So, somebody said something, somebody did something, somebody stepped on your foot, somebody stepped on your head. 24 hours.
That's funny,
It's a small
the same
prescription.
part.
Only for 24 hours.
That's so funny.
Come to an absolute acceptance of everything.
Yes, sir.
Your mental things, your emotional things, your bodily things, every damn thing, and the social things. Just simply accepting it as it is. You don't have to do anything with anybody, just within yourself. If you just do this, life will happen on a larger scale.
That's the. There's no way. There's no way I did that. Yeah. All right, check this out. Let's see what they say.
Jesus said, if they reject you, they reject me.
I love that verse. I mean, it
Because
makes you feel
that
not
means-
alone.
Yeah, well, it kind of is like he takes our rejection personally.
Right.
Yeah.
He was rejected, despised and rejected and hated for no reason at all. They hated him without a cause. I think that's one of the saddest scriptures
Yes. Mhm.
in the Bible. They hated me without a cause. And there are people that are just, they're haters. And they're going to hate you because you're
Wow.
successful. They're going to hate you.
Wow.
If you look better than they do, they're going to hate you. If you have a nicer house than they do, there's just people like that. So we have to learn that not everybody is going to like us, but God always loves us, and learn how. That's why I love what the Bible says. Even though my mother and my father have rejected me, the Lord will take me up and adopt me. Jesus said, if they reject you, they reject me.
When people are about to die, they don't suddenly freak out about a possible rejection. That's not what's on their mind. What's on their mind is, I wish I was around to be rejected. I wish I was around to have the possibility of someone rejecting me, to have the possibility of feeling something, and I'm not going to be here. When people are...
Let's get another one. Shake you up, you understand?
When I graduated from universities, and before I, for 3 years I tried to fill into universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, come to my city, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only one guy.
Wow.
And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So to me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected. I know I'll be rejected. I just want to say that.
Yeah, sorry now. 10 times you wrote them and said, I'd like to come to Harvard.
And then I told myself someday I should go teach there, baby. When I graduated.
That's crazy. Let's have some fun. Let's see what Steve talking about.
When someone closes a door in your face, all you have to remember is when God allows them to close the door in your face, all God wants you to do is walk up the hall. It's some more doors. You just got to walk up the hall. Because I can promise you, he got a better door that he wants you to go through than the one that got shut in your face. That's a fact.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Steve. Definitely appreciate that. So, I'm glad we take a little second and shine a light, not just on me sitting here talking to y'all in front of the mic like this, and because those little moments right there to me are golden. In so many words, he's saying exactly what I'm saying, and it goes without saying. All right, so let's move forward. We all have dealt with any stress and strain in our own way, and let's just see what that looks like. Let me go ahead and put that filter on. Nah, I'm taking the filter off. Sorry, y'all. To waste y'all time. I got something else for us today, too. Before we go off. Come on, Psych Hub. Let me get a little taste of what y'all got.
Curiosity is a question at the edge of every thought.
What's that called, Mom?
Lydia. Hey, Lydia. You okay?
Oh, yes, of course, Brandon. Never better. How are you? Did you finish your final exams?
No. I have one more exam tomorrow morning, and I'm totally overwhelmed. No one ever said college would be this hard. But wait, what are you doing?
I am practicing mindfulness. It's a meditation technique. I use mindfulness to control my stress during the day, especially during exam week. When I practice mindfulness, I can handle my stress and keep my focus. Come on, I have an extra mat. Brandon, roll it out and I'll show you how it's done.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Okay, Brandon, the key to mindfulness is relaxing and allowing your mind to acknowledge the physical sensations of your body and the thoughts that come into your head. This body scan exercise may help you stay focused throughout the day.
Okay, I'm ready.
First, lay back with your legs fully extended. You may keep your eyes open or closed, whatever helps you relax. Now, bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the air entering your nose, traveling down into your lungs, and expanding your chest. Then exiting as you exhale. You may notice noises around you or thoughts entering your mind. Acknowledge each one separately before moving on to the next. I want you to think of a leaf floating on a stream. Place each thought on a new leaf and watch it float away. Good. Now let's scan your body from head to toe, starting with your head, your scalp, and your hair. Begin to run your attention towards your neck and then your shoulders. As your shoulders relax, bring your attention to your chest, then to your abdomen, and from there to your back. Continue to relax each muscle. Focus now on your legs, then your thighs and your knees. Focus your attention on this moment, right here, right now. Now move to your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Good, Brandon. Now focus your attention on scanning back up your body and on your breath. Slowly sit up, and we are finished for today.
Hey, I hope y'all
Wow,
did that too.
It's been a long time since I felt this relaxed. I need to keep practicing this so I can get good at it.
All you need is a quiet space.
Right.
Mindfulness is one of many tools to help manage stress. Today, we practice body scanning, which is one of many mindfulness exercises. Next time, we should consider finding a place with no distractions or interruptions, which will benefit our practice.
Thank you for teaching me this. I can see myself practicing mindfulness now and in the future.
No problem, Brandon. Glad to hear this was helpful. Feel free to join me anytime.
Hey, so I hope y'all did that too, right along with her. That actually might have to go into our routine all the time. Like, I like that right there. That was nice. So the reason that we do things like that on today is because it's Mindful Mondays. You want to you want to increase your amount of focus and the duration that you can carry that focus. Let's say you start something, you want to finish it. It may not take the amount of time that you anticipated. So what is your focus level going to look like as those days or that extended period of time goes on? Is it dipping? Is your focus level going to take a dip? Is it going to suffer? Are you going to get more focused? Are you going to be able to carry over that reserve into what you're trying to do? So that is what we do here on Mindful Mondays. All right, let me keep on going real quick. Get us a couple more. Let's get some quotes in here. That'll definitely tell us how to move. Hey, let's see what they got. Hopefully they talking to them and not just flashing them on the screen.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yes, sir.
A shared joy is a double joy. A shared sorrow is half a sorrow. Words should be weighed, not counted. If you can't live longer, live deeper.
Yes, sir.
Where love reigns, the impossible may be attained.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness.
Yes, sir. That's my guy.
A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning.
That one just hit my soul. Taste the air. Gotta taste the air.
Still waters run deep.
Got it. I understand that now.
He who does not travel does not know the value of men.
Right.
Measure 1,000 times and cut once. The most beautiful fig may contain a worm. A spoon does not know the taste of soup, nor a learned fool the taste of wisdom.
Let me just play it again.
A spoon does not know the taste of soup, nor a learned fool the taste of wisdom. Whoever gossips to you will gossip about you.
Yes, sir.
There is
yes,
no
sir.
shame in not knowing. The shame lies in not finding out.
Yes, sir.
What you see in yourself is what you see in the world. It takes a whole village to raise a child. A fault confessed is half redressed. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
And wise. Yes, sir. Hey, look, I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing here.
A fault
Let's
confessed is half redressed. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. After the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box.
Listen. Hey, every Monday from now on, we will be listening to some ancient proverbs because these have set my soul on fire. Where's my chapstick? I'm so hot. I get my chapstick. That was woo. The pawn and the king. Let me go back some.
Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
I can't find my chapstick.
After the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box.
That is epic.
The path is made by
That is
walking.
epic. Right. The path is made by walking.
If you want no one to know, don't do it.
Every Monday we coming back with these, y'all. Every Monday.
If you always give, you will always have. To succeed, consult 3 old people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you hurry through long days, you will hurry through short years. The stone which cannot be lifted should be kissed.
Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir.
Write the bad things that are done to you in sand, but write the good things that happen to you on a piece of marble. All weather is passing.
Yes.
He who fears death cannot enjoy life. Before preparing to improve the world, first look around your own home 3 times. All time spent angry is time lost being happy.
Fair enough.
Don't sell the sun to buy a candle.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Do not kick away the canoe which helped you cross the river.
Yes, sir.
Do good and throw it into the sea.
Now, these, like, okay, so we have spent some time here on Expansion Pack. We done did this before. This ain't our first time. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. This ain't our first time playing some quotes or actually having sayings read to us or just me reading the sayings. This ain't the first time. But this one, it feel like the first time, baby. This was really, really good. Hold on. Let's not forget some of these, all right? All right. Hold on. The most beautiful fig may contain a worm. Oh, the king and the pawn. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box. Now, hold on. What you see in yourself is what you see in the world. Right? Okay. It takes a whole village to raise a child. Yeah, there you go. After the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box. If you want no one to know, don't do it. That's my man's right there. The Chinese proverb writer who wrote this and that passed it down and made sure it get to me. Thank you. If you want no one to know, don't do it. I'm gonna have to write that. Definitely gonna write that somewhere. All right, y'all. So we coming up on our last 10 minutes of Expansion Pack today. I want y'all to know going forward, y'all can always tap in here. Y'all can always jump in the chat. Go ahead and get your Twitch page just to be able to watch Expansion Pack. We'll be doing a subathon here soon where you can gift out 5 or more subs and you'll get it at a discounted rate. Gift your friends a sub. Gift your community a sub. We doing great things over here. We'll also be having some events coming up soon to where we'll be streaming a lot longer and we'll be having a lot more opportunities for y'all to participate here on DGTA TV. So make sure you followed up. Make sure if you got the $7 sub, you spent $7 somewhere else. Look, my lip is feeling. You spent $7 somewhere else, sub up. And if not, make sure you follow and make sure that you're jumping into the chat. And then you may spontaneously get a gifted sub so you can dodge some of them commercials. You don't get all of them ad breaks. And there will also be things like sub-only chat. So you won't be able to chat. Even though the chat is empty now, you won't want to chat now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and round out our episode for today. Now, how to move is personal to you. However you move, it's personal to you. I'm not going to tell you. Your mama ain't going to tell you after a certain point. Your daddy ain't going to tell you. Probably won't telling you. You understand? So how you move is up to you. It's personal. It's unique to you. And it's more than just how you're stepping. It's more than just what you're dressed in. It's more than just how to be or what to do during the day. It's that whole package. And also, when you get into those situations that are morally gray, that may be your opportunity to show how you swim through it, show how you get through it so that you can pass that testimony on to someone else who's faced with that same thing. So that's our summary for what we talked about today here on Expansion Pack. You got to figure out how to move, and when you do, let me know. That's basically all I said. So let's move forward. Let's round this thing out real quick and see how to move. Funny videos. Let's see some funny moving videos. I think that's worth our time, right, to round it out. Oh my gosh. Look at the first video. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Oh. Is that fun? Was that? Hold on, we got to make sure these are funny. Because that's not funny. That one right there ain't funny.
I could see that one coming.
Oh no! We gotta make sure these are funny.
Oh, someone's gonna think it's expensive.
Bruh. Listen. You about to owe whoever there goes another piano look like they about to owe somebody a piano. Like I said, they about to owe somebody a piano. That thing ain't staying in there, man. And it's still on the...
Doesn't look like he's done any moving before. Ooh, surprise. Not good. Oh, another one bites the dust. I think they needed more help. Ooh, not
Damn
good.
it. Oh no.
now
Oh no. Oh.
Ooh, not good.
Oh.
now
Oh.
that's a
Oh.
freak accident.
Oh, I seen this one.
Oh, I think they needed more ropes than that. Ooh.
Bruh, why are you even down there and you ain't gonna do nothing?
Ooh, they didn't plan that very good. Oh, damaged the hot tub. Oh, someone
Hold on, what happened to the...
not
What,
very good. Oh, damaged the hot tub.
movers hit our
Someone
jacuzzi.
forgot to shut that door. Just when I thought I'd seen it all.
Oh. For real? Bruh, that's not gonna work, bruh. You are not...
Just when I thought I'd seen it all. I guess
Ain't no
where there's a
woohoo.
will, there's a way. He thinks he's being helpful.
Hold on, wait, was that... They were successful. They were successful. Thank you. This was not a fail.
He thinks he's being helpful. Oh gosh, he's gonna pull it for me.
That's my man.
Ooh, no.
Bruh. Come on, Joseph.
Well, that's a different way to move the fridge from A to B. What the F are they doing? Never seen them move a boat that way.
That's right. Hey, we got to get it down in the street. All we got to do is get the thing down in the street. All right, y'all. Those are some moving fails right there. Let's see if they got one more. If they got one more for us, I'll run it over. We'll run some more. But like I said, my analogy for this was you would not pick yourself up and take yourself and move yourself any kind of way. So just be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. And if you need to, stop and think. I'm trying to think all the... Listen, that's why I don't go nowhere. I ain't gonna beat that down. That's why I don't go nowhere. I be sitting around thinking. about going somewhere. And then when I go, see, that's why they said measure 100 times and cut once. I be thinking 100 times and then I move once. I think 100 times and then I move once. The whole time I'm thinking though, I'm moving in my thoughts. I'm moving them thoughts. That's why they call them emotions. All right, let me quit playing with y'all. All right, here you go. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. I don't want it to be too bad. And some of these stuff be like, oh, I can't take it anymore. All right, let's see this. Hopefully this ain't. I don't want to watch a commercial. Nope, I don't want to see that either. All right, we're just gonna go for the shorts. I can't take it. Oh. She gonna be hurt. Boy, she gonna be hurt. Oh, Lord. All right, here we go. This is the last one. This is the last one.
Look at this nutter walking down the middle of the road with a door. Keep that home. No, don't bother.
This ain't funny. You know what? I'm not looking at it. I wanted to see something funny. That first video, I guess, is all we gonna get. Oh, well, here you go. Y'all enjoy this real quick before I get out of here. For y'all, on y'all for the day.
Hey, buddy, you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't keep your eyes
Remember
open?
this, ZJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been nodding off a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
If you want to go to sleep, I can... You go ahead, go to sleep. I'll...
All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. This is DGTA TV. Tech Tuesdays tomorrow. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Y'all make sure y'all like. Make sure you subscribe. Whatever platform you on. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
bensound.com. bensound.com. bensound.com.